now plugged into the Lick.
Yeah, what we got, shorty? Get right into it.
All right, so today...
Braids looking crispy as fuck, though.
Yeah. Thanks. Shout out Lidelsa.
This shit's looking right.
Jenny on the block.
Tomb Raider.
Look at my little dress.
I like that. It goes perfect. Go ahead.
All right, so today we're going to be talking about embracing your own reality.
Yes.
Okay, and I feel like that goes really like hand in hand with appreciating yourself. Because I feel like in order to embrace your reality, be accepting of your reality, you have to be accepting of yourself. So it definitely goes hand in hand. I feel like everyone needs improvement, obviously. But I feel like what's really important is understanding and being okay with that. The past is fixed. It's unchangeable. And what you can do and what you should be doing, or you can do... the only thing you can do something about is the future and the present. So that's what you should be doing, embracing your present, thinking about your future, and use those things to your advantage. Take the opportunities and the things that you have today, exploit them, and use those things to your advantage to make you the best, your best self.
Yeah, I think the first thing that people miss off the rip is like they don't even identify what they want their reality to be. So how can you even create it if you don't even know what you want it to look like? You know what I'm saying?
True.
Right.
You're basically just on the fucking art canvas, just splashing paint. Hopefully it makes a picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that looks nice.
Type shit.
Yeah.
Which I think that form of art kind of makes some dope shit. But I'm talking about real life.
And
you know what I'm
abstract.
saying? Yeah, like you have to know what kind of life you want to like manifest it. In my opinion, I might be wrong. I don't have the keys to nothing in life, so I'm just learning like we all are.
Yeah,
Right.
I just feel like, and what was funny was that I actually went on Google and I typed in, damn it, I don't even know what I typed in, but I was literally just looking
Some
up like
keyword.
the difference. Yeah, like the difference, like, okay, like do you believe that perception is reality?
I think. How do you feel,
Sometimes.
Quinn?
I was
That's good.
I was talking to.
Shout out Google.
Yeah, Google be having it.
I don't know if that was Google or Dr. Phil.
No.
Did he snap?
No, I went on
Ask Jeeves.
That was Google. That was
No,
straight
it's
Google.
me. I went on Google and that's what I put in.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, but how? And then I got a little song I want to read y'all, but
Go ahead.
still,
Yeah,
like,
go ahead, Quinn. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was basically. I had a conversation this morning. I was telling my boy, I said, man, lately what I've been trying to do is I've been trying to see the future before I have to look back. And what I mean by that is like in all my moves and what I've been doing, I've been trying to see exactly how I would want the situation to play out 2 years from now, how I would want to look back at it rather than how I want it right now.
Yeah.
So I
Like the end result. You're trying to see the end result. Yeah.
Which that might not be a good strategy for some people.
Yeah.
Because you might just want to work in the now, but I like the way it's moving.
I feel like that works for people if you're a realistic person. Because at least like sometimes you're doing a project or you're doing some shit and it's like, yo, I'm going to do this shit. I don't really see it popping it off. So I don't see it popping off in 2 years. It might take me some time. Some niggas is thinking like, yo, we do this shit though, we gonna blow, we gonna pop off.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you get lost and you get confused and calling yourself a visionary, but sometimes you have to be realistic.
And that's and I feel like that is one and the same.
It's not.
How? Well,
What do you mean?
I kind of just said that. I don't have no backup.
You just want to disagree.
I think he gets what I'm
I get what
saying.
you're saying, but I don't have your backup either.
So
No, what I mean.
check me out.
Okay.
Let me freestyle it. Fuck it.
Go ahead.
A visionary, right? And a realist.
Right.
You have to be you have to be real. Like I just said, you have to be real with yourself to know what your end result
but
wants
so
to
both at the
be.
same time.
At the same time,
You
that's what I meant.
can't- you-
Simultaneous.
No, you can be both at the same time. There's definitely ways that you can be both. But I feel like there are people who can be visionaries and they're not realistic. Because you're not going to tell Pepito that just opened up his lemonade stand that he doesn't see himself opening up a lemonade store.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely wrong.
But then it's like, okay,
I'm
well,
definitely
everyone likes iced tea in your hood. So it's like you got to like figure out
Yeah,
something
yeah,
because, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So you can definitely be both. And I feel like it's important to be a visionary and a realist.
Yeah, like if you're still burning
Merge.
CDs, you're not a visionary.
No, you gotta pick your spot.
You
That's
have
a
to.
good
You have-
example.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I guess my answer was mad devil's advocate, but
Yeah,
I think it
quick
was,
as fuck.
but it was more, it was more simultaneous. That you have to be a visionary and a realist, and I
You
feel
should
like
be.
that's when you get the real end result you want.
You
when you're real with it.
shouldn't let the realism of life take away from your visions, but
Yeah.
you shouldn't let your
That's
vision
good. That first line
kind
is
of
good.
just fuck
Then you
up
won't
the
be motivated.
real life.
That
Yeah.
first line's gonna go over people's heads. What she said. Say it again. You can't let like the real. I lost it.
Yeah,
I kind
what
of
I
lost
got
it
just
too.
said.
close.
But basically, you gotta be aware. I think being aware is both of those things. being a visionary
There you
and a
go.
realist. You got to be aware of everything.
Yeah.
You got to pick your points. When you want to be a realist, when you want to be a visionary. You got to be both.
Yeah,
you
you,
gotta,
you gotta
You
be
do.
aware of what like era you're in. There's some shit that our parents did in the 80s,
True.
90s that was popping, but like if we do it now, it's like
Right.
it just
Right,
won't
let's be real
coincide.
with
You get what I'm
yourself.
saying? Like shit like that. That's how I feel.
Right. No, it's true.
I kind of want to go back and really side with myself with the visionary and realistic. 'Cause
No,
I feel like
it's
it has to be the same.
It's not because you could
It
be a
can't.
visionary and not a realist.
Not realistic at the
but
same
I feel
time.
like a true visionary is a realist.
Okay, then you should have like life is a balance. You should definitely be both. And a real visionary that actually executes maybe or actually does have that 10-year plan and whatever and actually does it or whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe a true visionary is a realist, is aware. But you could be a visionary and not be really
And
realistic.
be mad naive
Yeah, or not
That's
be,
the word.
or not
That's the
truly
word.
be
Kanye.
realistic with
Kanye.
yourself.
type shit. Yes.
I would say Kanye.
Yeah.
Why
That's
you
a good
say
example. That's a
Kanye?
good example.
Because I don't feel like he's not. I don't feel like he's a realist. I think in his own mind, it's real to him.
Yeah, but the only thing I have to say about that is he's rich as fuck.
Yeah, I was gonna
Genius,
say.
genius, vision.
Yeah,
Why?
he's
Why does
No,
being rich?
that rich has nothing
How
to do
does
with
rich
that.
as fuck
I know.
just
Hold on,
excuse
dog.
you from any
For being
conversation?
real.
No one
Yeah.
gives.
Hold
Kanye
on.
can side with Trump, wear a MAGA hat.
Yeah, people still gonna buy his shit.
say
Yeah,
the
I get it.
N-word,
I know.
and still, and people would be like, "Oh,
Yeah,
that's
but
Kanye."
that doesn't mean the same people are gonna buy it.
Oh,
True.
That doesn't mean the same amount of people
Good
is gonna
point.
buy
Good
it.
point. Good
True.
point. Good
He
point.
he
good
knows what he
point,
does,
good
but
point.
I don't think he's aware. I don't think he really knows when he says something. I don't think if he knows
Or the
tomorrow is gonna be
outcome-
talked.
Yeah,
about
or
it
the
way it is.
outcome
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the
nah.
shit that
I
he
don't-
be saying.
But I feel like his vision is. I feel like he sees the same vision we have. I don't think he wants black people to be enslaved.
Yeah.
You know?
Nah,
So-
nah,
But I
of
think
course,
she's
of
saying
course, of
it's
course, of course.
easier, like, because he's rich. Like, just.
It's just
Yeah.
easier to say
It's
he's
just
rich.
easier.
It might
It's
be
easier to
hard.
say
It might
he's
be
rich.
harder, low key though, because you've already like you
More
build
pressure.
you build a platform. You
More
build this is
pressure.
what you make your
True.
money off of.
I
And
guess
he's never stayed the
for
same.
your
Yeah.
audience, obviously, like to
Yeah.
to build or sustain an audience, because at that point, like I guess Rhea, we right here, because it's like, to be honest, again, like whether he's a realist or not at this point in his career, it's like whatever. Like he's
Doesn't really
already
matter,
established so
Yeah,
much.
yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right.
definitely.
He already.
That-
Yeah, it's because it's like the level we're at now, and I don't like to label people different levels. I'm saying us right now in this room, if we were to just completely fail at life, it would be okay because no one really expected nothing crazy to happen. You get what I'm trying to say? But now if Kanye drops an album and it sucks, it's a problem.
Because he's famous, right?
Because he's
So
already,
you like,
because
again,
he's
you don't wanna
at that
label,
level.
but-
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we can completely fail at everything. This podcast can shut down. Everything would just go to shit.
Yeah, my mom would be mad disappointed, but
Yeah, everyone close to you, but like everyone else would just be like, "Oh, okay, that's just an idea that went bad." It happens to everybody.
right, right.
You get what I'm saying?
It was fire though.
It was fire though. I like the little tongue logo. I had it on my fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I guess different levels, different expectations, different.
and also we're kind of
different
judging.
critique.
You're judging Kanye off of the things that he's doing and saying and who he is right now.
As of
the
recent,
space that
yeah.
he's in right now in his career.
But that's how we have to move.
Of course, because us, back to what you were saying, everybody in this room right now, I feel like we need to be realist. You know, we need
Yeah, you
to
won't
be
be
aware.
successful if you're not a realist.
You know,
there's no
because-
way. There's just no way.
You know, unless again you got a couple mil in the bank, then shit, you can
No,
do whatever the fuck you want.
Do what you want.
But I
But-
think take the money out of any situation. You have to be a real genuine person.
You have to.
At the end of the
You
day.
have to. You have to consider people's feelings. You have to consider the outcome of the stupid shit that you say and do. Like I
Yeah.
feel like that's just, you know,
That brings me to like I feel like media is a big part of society. Like think about it. Would we really be judging Kanye on his personal views if
he
he didn't
wasn't
go out
famous?
and speak on it?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what
True.
if he never said that or any situation, any
Right.
situation?
'Cause I'm
Even if there was back to the thing, if there was no platform for the girls that survived R. Kelly to have their
Right.
documentary, would we really be talking about it right now?
No.
If we
there was
weren't,
no documentary,
if it-
but not.
Exactly.
Even though this has been going on for years with
They just made
allegations,
it, yeah.
years and
So
years,
it's like
but
I feel like whatever is not shown to us is like in this day and age, if we don't see it, it doesn't matter. What's that saying? Don't mind over matter, or
if
if
you
it-
don't look,
some
don't
shit
find
like that.
it.
Whatever, one of those mind matter shits. I
mind
feel like
over matter. Well, no, I think you're saying like what your eyes don't see, your heart doesn't feel.
If it don't mind, it don't matter.
It don't. If it
Type
don't
shit,
matter.
yeah.
A bunch of-
I
there's a
think
bunch
that
of
was a
stuff.
lot
Hallmark.
of them.
That sounds like a Hallmark card. What you said,
I don't know. That's like a Spanish thing.
That's $7.99.
It's a Spanish
but
thing.
$1 more if you get the envelope with it.
Oh Lord.
So That's my point of view. But go ahead, Yanz. Go ahead with the notes.
Well, I wanted to read this. The actual the definition of perception. The psychology term is a single unified awareness derived from sensory processes while a stimulus is present. Reality is the state of things as they are or appear to be.
Facts.
Rather than how you wish them to be. In other words, perception is defined as what you are seeing, and reality is defined as what is actually happening. So
got you.
That's a huge thing. So what's really perception? I put a quote here. When truth is blurred by lies and misinformation, perception becomes reality and all is lost. When truth is blurred by lies and misinformation, perception becomes reality and all is lost. So it's like in reality, we all have different perceptions.
Right.
You know, so perception is affected by what you see, hear, you know, maybe things that you come across from your day to day. That kind of makes your mind. It molds you. It forms your perception of life. Reality could be something completely different.
And that's where the gray area lies. That's where people get called like delusional.
I mean, shit. But like, if you're seeing an elephant in the room, then you know. Yeah. But I guess people do like. No, not even I guess. Like people do have like different perceptions, of their lives, of who they are. And that's cool because I guess that's the first step of like manifesting stuff. But what you don't want is how you're saying to be like delusional or like kooky or like to really
naive.
Or dude, it's legit. Like, what is it? Like when you're compulsive liar or like something like that, like that's bad. Like you shouldn't say like, oh yeah, I make sets for the Titanic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it's like it's kind of like I guess if you have a car crash, there's somebody in the car driving, right? So someone in the car is going to say, hey, this guy from the back is the reason that I crashed. Or this guy in the front is the reason I crashed. But the cop has real perception. The cop pulled in after he sees exactly what happened, how it looks to him.
Like, no, nigga, you were going too fast.
Exactly.
And that's what happened.
But this guy driving will swear by you. Hey,
that's delusional.
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah, and that's where they say there's two sides, and between that is the truth. You feel me?
Exactly.
That's why everyone gets interrogated separately.
I don't like hot dogs.
Type shit.
Okay, well, Quin, can you tell us about a time where you let fear get in the way of something that you wanted to do?
Fear get in the way of something I wanted to do. Right on the spot. Let me think.
That's a great question, though.
Yeah, it's a really good question.
Because then you have to like think back.
Or Rhea, do you have something? I mean, who? If you want to answer,
I would say, like first starting out my clothing line, Dirty Diamonds, like the fear of feeling like nobody's gonna buy my shit.
Because no one wants to start
you have this idea and you just like you never start it because you're like, oh, nobody's gonna support, or you know what I mean. Like, so I've had this idea since like 2012, and I just like never started it.
When did you start it?
Because I feel like I started it like really serious like 2017. Yeah.
Damn. So I would say 5 years of having to tell yourself.
Yeah, like just not feeling like, oh, if I put a website up, just sell. You know what I mean? Just selling something like, oh, is anybody gonna buy it?
Yeah.
And then I sold like 200 fanny packs.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Dude. So it's just like you can't let fear.
I feel like clap it up for the entrepreneurs.
You're gassing me right now. Like
you feel me?
Yeah,
I feel like we're on Shark Tank. So how many sales you made back in 2016? I feel. I lost what I was gonna say. Talking shit.
Guy.
That's my show too.
The FUBU guy too.
I know.
Mark Cuban cool as fuck. He fuck with a lot of people on the show.
I hate to sound like this overconfident guy, but like I think Ish knows I have like this saying that it literally goes face the dragon. Like that's I literally live by that. So like anytime that I were to feel that way, I'm pretty sure there's an instance, but anytime I feel that way, I literally tell myself just face the dragon. It's like basically in Shrek, he got to save Fiona, and the whole time he's battling to get there, and he's thinking about how I'm gonna fight this dragon. He gets there, and he just handles his business, and that's how I think about it. Just keep it moving,
Yeah. Like it's
you can get really lost in that fear, and that fear. Mm-hmm. I like to be fear's kryptonite.
Yeah.
Myself.
Because for sure.
No, I'm right there with you. Because I feel like sometimes that's how I get a lot of stuff done, because I feel like we all get scared and we all have, we all hold fear, and especially when it's something so big and maybe even life changing, like obviously you're gonna hold fear. But I feel like maybe like growing up like a theater kid and having to act in front of large crowds and stuff like that, I get mad nervous and I'm scared as hell. And performers, like, you will.
Yeah.
You get mad nervous until you actually just go up on the stage. Because once you're placed in the situation,
black out.
How Quin is saying, face the dragon. Like, you might be fearful, you might whatever, but push yourself to get to that situation.
Yeah.
Because that's all you're gonna need to do. All you're gonna need to do is just get to the situation and then watch yourself.
It will take care of itself.
Execute. It's gonna take care of itself.
Are you ready for the perfect example?
Go ahead.
Have you ever been home, right? And then you knew that when one of your parents got home, you were gonna get a beating?
Oh, God.
And the whole time you're sitting there stressing like, God damn, I'm finna get my ass kicked.
Flashbacks.
Facts.
And then when you actually get your ass kicked, you're like,
It wasn't that.
yeah, he doesn't really hit that hard. You get what I'm saying?
Or she wasn't that mad.
Yeah, she wasn't that mad. But the whole time in your head, you're building up all these
It's a
scenarios. Like,
panic. It's a
like
panic.
it's like the end of the
You
world.
ready to
Choke
cry?
me out. This is the last day I'm gonna be alive. Like, let me call my next door neighbor to say, hey, dude, have all my toys because today is my last day.
Yeah,
My mom used to tell me to go get a Switch.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
before
yeah.
when I used to go get the Switch, so I guess this would be the perception, right? The perception would be my mama gonna beat me with this Switch, so let me get the thinnest one I can get. This most flimsy one.
mad weak.
So, but at the end of the day, she'll send me back to get a thicker one.
Yeah.
So I guess older, I developed the mindset. Let me go get a branch.
Yeah.
If she can't pick up the branch, you know what I'm saying, or she can't beat me with a branch, whatever the case is. So it's like you gotta know when to use that perception.
Yeah. Like face the dragon, aka shit's gonna happen anyway.
Shit's gonna go.
Yeah.
down.
Gonna happen anyway.
Let's
Out of
just
your
get it
control.
over with. Let's just get it over with. Like some dudes, another example. Some dudes skip probation and they just want to do the time. So when they come out, their probation's done. Like, fuck it, let me just get it over with, bro. You get what I'm saying? I can't do it. I'm definitely going probation
No,
every time.
sir.
I'm not facing that fucking dragon. Go ahead, Yanz.
It's a big ass dragon. that dragon there.
Big scary dragon.
How easily do you guys own up to your mistakes? Does it
Not
take-
easy. No.
Not easy.
I'm not
Yeah.
that kind of person. No.
Why?
I think it's just I don't like being wrong. I don't like losing. It's the kind of person I am. I was given that DNA.
But what
So-
if? But we're talking about awareness. Right?
No, 100%.
So what if you know you're wrong?
I'm telling you the natural me growing as a person. Most definitely, I can deal with it. I can admit my wrongs and I can be aware. But I think the person that I came out being is not. It doesn't really like it.
But you've developed those things.
No, definitely. As a grown ass man.
Did you grow
got
up an
to.
athlete?
I did.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Everything.
They usually are like that.
Well, athletes?
Yeah, or like wanting to win.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I just think no one likes to be wrong, and even when you're wrong, you try to like fight it so it can be right. Like right now, when the whole realist thing, I was so trying to make it coincide,
Not to be wrong.
and it really didn't. And then I had to flip it and say some bullshit like, "Oh no, I meant simultaneous bullshit. I'm wrong." You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we just want to be.
and it took you an hour to.
And we just
to
want to
realize.
like 7 minutes, but
Okay.
we just want to be right because it feels good to be
Feels
right.
good.
No one wakes up every day like, yo, bro, I have all the wrong answers. There's a reason why when you get an A on your test, it feels good.
Right.
Like, damn, bro, I actually know some shit. Granted, shout out to the homie next to me for studying because I didn't know shit, but I got the job done. You feel me? So it's just like that satisfaction, like, I'm right. Oh, I did the right thing, or like whatever I did was good. You feel me?
But I mean, okay, so you show up unprepared for class. You're not ready for this test. The homie next
set
to you,
yourself up.
the homie next to you was sick and he's not there. So it's like now
It's called
you
face the dragon.
You gotta take it on
You
your
gotta
own.
face that dragon,
So
bro.
does that make you
Get your number two
study
pencil.
for the next one?
Yeah, because it's kind of like, I mean, if
Depends on my outcome.
it depends on the outcome. Because then
What if you got like a D?
Yeah, of course.
If I guessed it and I snapped and got the little C plus, I don't know. I might see that dragon again.
Everyone's success is different. You feel me? So, yeah. What the fuck would that even mean? What does that
I mean,
mean?
I guess it's true. Everyone does. Everyone measures success differently.
Yeah. But yeah, it's I think when you grow as a person, a key is to know when you're wrong. I feel like it'll help you out in a
Yeah.
lot of like,
It does.
especially in like your relationship and shit. 'Cause niggas hate
Definitely.
being wrong all the time. I hate,
Especially
where
as men.
most-
As
yeah.
men,
I hate being wrong at the crib. You know,
That's
so
where
it's
most
like
of the arguments come from in
I have to
relationships.
learn,
Like,
yeah.
just
Do you-
admit when you're wrong and we good. Like,
Exactly.
Is that easy for you? Is that easy for you in your relationship? Do you guys know? Does he know how to admit when he's wrong? Because I know that he's usually wrong. I know.
I feel like all men don't want to admit when they're wrong, especially if it's a relationship argument, like dealing with anything within the relationship.
see,
like,
right now
no,
I'm
like,
ready.
I just
I'm ready
feel
to tell you
like-
you're wrong right now.
Exactly.
I'm so ready.
Exactly. I don't know. I really do. I feel like everybody. I feel like
Big
it's
chest.
a man thing. Like, y'all never want to admit when y'all wrong.
And you admit when you're wrong.
I do.
I do too.
Yeah,
and
I
that's
do.
no
It's
cap.
It's easy to say it.
Especially
though.
if it's a
I think it
certain
would be easier.
argument.
I would believe you if you said yeah. Sometimes I don't. But like when you asked me,
No,
I
I
was
do.
like, you know, I don't like being wrong.
I
Straight up.
admit,
Yeah.
I
What you
admit
told
when I'm
me.
wrong. I admit when I'm wrong. When I have
90,
It's
100%
not
of the
hard.
time.
It's really not hard.
100% of the
Like,
time.
100%
it
of the
doesn't
time.
make you
Gotcha.
look weak or like just
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm wrong.
Okay,
Like,
but what if your perception is that you're not wrong in your mind, but you are?
I guess even okay.
Would you apologize for that? Because you don't think you're wrong.
Yeah. If I
So
if I
if
get to
Ishy
the
tells
point,
you, hey, I feel like you did this wrong.
right. If
well, why
I,
do you feel like that?
Exactly,
First?
exactly.
And
But
then
I
we
have,
go
to, I,
from
have to,
there.
I have to give you a reason, even though it's my reality, right?
no, but what if I don't feel like I'm wrong?
Your
we
view
just got,
is-
we got into a fight just yesterday that I
check
don't
it.
feel like I was
But
wrong.
if you don't feel like you're
Nah,
wrong,
she wasn't.
if you don't feel
I
like you're
wasn't wrong.
But look,
Yeah,
you
I
tell,
was 100%
but you tell.
wrong.
Okay, so you told me I admit when I'm wrong, right?
Right.
But what if you're wrong only 50% of the time that you really are wrong? Are you admitting that you're wrong?
You doing too
Look,
much. See,
listen.
I'm really not though.
You're trying to-
I'm really not.
This is not a fucking maze
he going.
I'm saying though,
maze game.
I say when I'm wrong, right?
I feel like a
Yeah.
hamster. You
But
just
I
threw
only-
in a fucking. Now I gotta find my way out.
Let 'em go, let 'em go,
So I'm
let 'em
only
go.
right, but I only thought this week I only thought I was wrong Monday and Wednesday. What happened to those other days I might have been wrong?
Maybe you were right.
That's my point.
Listen, I'm telling you,
It's a lot of
just
numbers.
yesterday we got into a fight. And we got into a fight because I came into the house and turned off the AC. Mind you,
Mad petty.
It's always
he
simple
turns
shit.
off the AC all the time.
Big
so
selfish boy.
mind you, I come in, I turn off the AC, but he snuggled under the bedroom, under the bed, so he didn't
First of all,
want the AC.
don't say snuggle like I'm some
Snuggle.
punk ass nigga just laying in the bed. I was
really
laying
saw you
there.
like this. I
You
wish I
feel
could
me?
say-
Like you feel me?
Can't
Like
use
she
words like that.
said snuggle.
He was comfortable as hell underneath the sheets, but I'm getting in from work. I'm kind of cold. It comes in the house. It's cold. Mind you, he didn't even throw away the fucking trash. So
Oh, that's
I
a
come
big one
in.
for
God,
me.
the
So I
trash.
know
You know they take the trash
See, but
at 8
now
o'clock.
you got other
should have
motive.
it-
Now
yeah,
you got other motive.
So I come in, but
That's the
he gets
dragon.
mad. He gets mad at me and says, because I turned it off, and then he turns it on. And then I turn it off.
So now we're having
and
this
he turns
fucking
it on, and I
switch
turn
on,
it back
switch
off.
off battle
And I
of
literally,
AC.
I'm like, hello, are we trying to break the air right here? Like we're trying to break the AC? And he was like, you're just turning it off to make me mad. I'm like, I'm not turning it off to make you mad. You're turning.
She came home with the shits last night. I ain't
No.
gonna front. She came home with the shits.
No,
See, you came
it's
home with
the-
that
but
thing.
it's-
With the
but
shit.
You
it's-
came home with that thing. And we gonna call it
How
Topanga.
am I-
I'm gonna name it right now. It's called Topanga. When y'all come home with that thing, y'all got Topanga, and I want to talk
Y'all
Topanga
make
or
shit
you.
difficult.
G shit,
It's
G
just
shit.
simple. Y'all make
Raya.
shit, and then you egg it on and say, "Oh, you trying to
this
make me
is-
mad?" Like,
How about you?
Legit.
How about you go get a fan, huh?
Now you just.
How about
But
you
this-
go get a fan?
But this is what it is though. This is what it is. It's because just so they can have just so they can finalize, whoever's listening, to finalize the topic. It's because I work in the morning, so I'm already home in the chill mode. You're fresh out of work talking to people all day, so your energy, your psyche is up here.
It's moving.
I'm in the crib watching a movie with the lights off, about to doze off. So I'm here at the lowest point, heartbeat dump slow. My name be beating.
Shut up.
You get what I'm saying? And then you want to come in, flick both lights on.
DMX.
Now it's like, think about it. Put it this way. Now the lights are on, and then you cut the AC off. So in 0.2 seconds, you've changed my whole mood.
Okay, I can
Like
see that.
that.
But
But
she's
why
not.
do you have to
You
be
see
so
how it sounds crazy when I break
rude?
it
but
down?
you
But
see,
she's not
hold
even.
up.
I'm sure you wasn't even thinking like
No.
that. Like,
What? Bro,
and
bro,
it's
you
not like we
just
gotta
snapped.
wake up
You
early.
just snapped.
We didn't have to wake up
But
at
see,
8
why can't
a.m.
we
this
break shit down
morning.
like that?
Nah, because girls are too
why couldn't
emotional.
you tell
so
her
it's
that
on point.
yesterday?
I
Yo,
kind of did.
because she's on DMX. It's hot. It's dark and hell is hot. It's dark and hell is hot in here.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
she came in on the shits, but that's also too
Not true, but whatever.
that's having an emotional intelligence, you know.
on
And
whose
that-
side?
On everyone, I'm just saying in general.
In general.
She's still with the shit. You see that shit?
Because I really feel like I did nothing wrong.
Nah,
And
you
then-
didn't. You didn't.
And
No,
then
you
it,
didn't.
and then it was, but you know what? You guys, there's gonna be a lesson in this. What happened was I ended up apologizing for
See?
not just turning it up, but turning it completely off because it was like on 66. I could have just put it to 73. You know, I
See?
could have
But
just
she
put it
cut
up.
it.
See,
So we're
women,
going-
we're easy. Like
You know,
So we're
I
going-
did-
See how you.
So we're going from 66 to off. You see how
Yeah,
drastic it
yeah.
You
is?
see, so I could have just turned it up, But he could have been a lot nicer about the whole situation. He came off
I could've.
mad aggressive.
But I was.
And
You hear this guy?
Petty.
Oh, I wasn't even breathing. I was down here. That boy got up.
Like, you see how you just explained it? Like, it changed your whole mood. Why you couldn't just
Yeah,
say
that's what
that.
I'm saying. It's
like,
a
y'all
mood
always
changer.
wait till later. Next week, you know what? I was wrong because, you know, it just altered my whole mood. Like, why you couldn't? We could have avoided a lot. Like,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
something like that, it's like you
No,
already know that.
Yeah, but
though.
you're driving this way and I'm driving that way. We just, it's
Yeah,
not gonna, we're not gonna see
I
eye to
know,
eye.
yeah.
It's okay. It's okay.
But I think what's important is just knowing how to, I guess, be sensitive to not just you and everything, you know, your emotions, because that's very important. How we were saying, you got to be sensitive and aware of your emotions and all that stuff. You
Yeah.
have to be, but you have to be sensitive to my emotions too, my feelings, because you are just saying that I came in the room wanting to just fuck everything up and
That's how it
ruin your
looks.
vibe.
yeah, you did.
That's how
I
it looks.
didn't.
Let me
And
ask you a
you
question,
know
Yanz.
that.
How often do you self-reflect?
Every day.
I'm saying, but I mean, like let's say throughout the day. I'm asking for myself too because I asked this question I didn't know. So
Yeah,
self-reflect. Do you self-reflect throughout the entire day? Is it minute by minute, hour by hour, or when do you choose to do it?
Yeah, I reflect minute by minute, and I'm usually, and he, please call my bullshit if I'm talking bullshit. Like I also feel like even in heated scenarios and in heated situations and in arguments that I've gotten with him, like I sometimes, and again, call my bullshit, like sometimes I really do, for the most part, I really do, you know, think about what I say. I try to converse and try to come to an agreement of some sort if I feel like, you know, I don't like being mean to people. I don't like calling him out of his name. Like, I don't like that type of shit because I don't think that a relationship needs
not
that.
healthy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, like, I'll call him whatever. I'll be like, you stupid ass little fucking idiot. Like, what the hell?
Mad hurtful.
Whatever.
I don't like how you curse just then on my phone. Okay.
You know, like, you can say
Mad
that.
hurtful. Yeah.
But what's important is, I think, like, even if you do say that, again, because even if it gets heated and you guys call each other names or, you know, it was a dumb argument, I think knowing what you're upset about. You know, I just had a homegirl. My homegirl told me,
She's
I
good.
feel like I'm asking for too much. He makes me feel, it is me. She said, it is me, Yanz. I feel like I asked for too much. And I told her, I asked her and she left me on red. And I asked her and I was
I
like,
don't like the truth.
Yeah, facts.
I asked her, I was like, do you
You're not
ask
gonna
for
make
too
me
much?
self-reflect.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do you ask for too
Facts.
much? Like, what you're asking for? Because one thing that's really, really, like, impossible to deal with in a relationship is when you feel like you're hard to love. And that's not just a freaking meme. You know, it's not a meme or a cute little quote. It's Bible. Like, when someone makes you feel like you are hard to love, that's when you really start, like, oh shit, you know, you start doubting yourself. You start with the, you know, self, you know, like negligence.
Just not loving
Yeah,
yourself,
yeah,
period.
Not loving
You're
yourself.
not enough. Like,
Yeah, so you gotta see the differences between, okay, we get into petty fights that we overcome, or damn, everything I do bothers this person.
Yeah,
you know, and
that's
we're
a
fighting. We
sign.
fight for anything, because mind you, we fight over stupid shit.
Yeah,
but
same here.
and that's normal, especially if you live with someone.
Good stupid shit.
It's
Yeah.
normal.
Funny
you know,
shit.
we literally
Yeah.
got into the biggest
shit.
fight because
Over the
I turned the AC off and he
Yeah.
wanted it on.
It was
It's
it was
usually
hurtful.
over
It
simple
was
shit like
hurtful,
One
dog.
time,
dishes, garbage.
Anything. But it's coming. He's over there laughing.
It was hurtful.
Because
We
you know
down
we
south.
argue over petty shit every day. Why you
Right.
couldn't wash your plate out the sink? Like, you couldn't, like,
Facts, like, I'm not
simple
your
shit,
mother.
and it turns into something big. With it's like,
Now you can't.
Right.
He said, "Now you can't."
Because it's a
one time
meeting
me and
halfway.
Ishy argued.
Sometimes
You just gotta go. She's not gonna let you get nothing in.
No, we haven't like. I don't even remember what it was about. I think it was because Ish wanted like the left window down. Some real dumb shit.
Very dumb,
So
probably.
so whatever. Me and Ish start arguing. It's just cracking up the entire time. I'm pretty sure I'm under the influence, so I'm not acting correct. Whatever the case is. So Ish pulls over to the left. He's like, yo, are you done? So I get out the car. And I smack Ish's like driver's seat. I'm like, what's up? Get out the whip. And he looks at me. He's like, bro, are you serious right now? Is it that serious? So I have like 2 seconds of like the asshole look like. You feel me? Like, damn, I'm in a huge asshole. And then the walk to back to like my seat is fucking terrible. Like that little 5 seconds walking around the Civic.
walking around the car.
Yeah, because then it's like when you get like that, and it happens to all of us. You feel me? When you get like that, and the energy isn't matched, it's kind of like damn, should my energy be here in the first place? You know what I'm saying?
And
the worst
where
feeling.
Yeah, it's the worst feeling. It's
The worst
kind of
feeling.
like when you want to fight somebody, but they're not swinging back, and only like a real dickhead evil person will still fight that person.
Right.
You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So it's just funny. But that Yanz and what you go through with Tommy, and then whatever Eldon goes through, is I feel like there's levels. Like, you know, a fight over the AC isn't gonna make me break up with you.
Right,
You feel me? Like,
That's how I was feeling yesterday. Yesterday, I was feeling like I wanted nothing to do with you. I wanted nothing to do with this man.
like the shit with Quin. You feel me? That wouldn't make me not want to be his friend.
Right.
So it's like whatever you go with Tommy. Like, there's just certain things where it's like, okay, this is the fight, but this is
I'd
not
rather
the
fight
end.
over
But
you know?
AC and
Yeah.
garbage and dishes than we fighting over a bitch.
Exactly,
So, you know what?
exactly.
True,
Whatever.
true. Or another
true,
nigga
that's
or
true.
whatever. But you know what it is? I feel like, the fighting is definitely the meeting halfway. Because if you let me feel like that was a huge fight, it could have been. If you would have let me feel,
yeah.
you know what I'm
Like if I-
saying?
like if-
Like if you would have been like, damn, you couldn't do your dish, and he would have said some stupid shit like, bitch, you do it, or
Yeah,
or
you're right.
been, or
That's
been,
true. Yeah.
then that's a situation. That's an issue. That's something you don't want
Yeah.
to be a
People
part
do
of.
go through that.
Yeah,
like,
I feel like
Over
stupidest shit
dishes.
turn
I
into
feel
the nigga knocking her out. Like,
yeah,
over dishes.
you know, like so.
I
yeah.
feel like all arguments are always over like someone saying like they only escalate because of the shit they say gets stupider. And they wanna,
Right.
Yeah.
and they wanna be the person who says the greenest shit.
to
Right.
hurt you,
So it's
yeah.
like it just
Because
goes,
you're hurt
goes,
off of
goes.
what that person
Right.
said.
Exactly.
And I feel
So, yeah.
like, I don't know, and it has nothing to do with astrological signs or anything like
yeah.
that. It's literally just like human nature, because I know I am one that
Mm-hmm.
if you get to the point that you make me really upset, oh my God, I'll start cussing out
Saying
the
some
God
shit.
you believe in. Like, I will curse out fucking everything. Like, I would
Yeah.
say fuck your religion, you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
I be trying
And
to
that's
tell her,
so-
look.
I seen the anger in your eyes.
and that's
just
so
fucking
bad.
everything.
I be trying
That's
to tell
so
her that.
bad.
And then the next morning, you like, damn, I feel bad.
I
Because-
That was
know.
mean. That was some mean shit I just said.
I
You know?
know.
Should I apologize? But you
Yeah.
know what? He said some shit too. But
Right.
Gee,
And I think working on not letting yourself really get to those levels is what's goals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I can only imagine like Will and Jada's fights. They're
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
so
Yeah.
calm.
so calm.
You know what I'm saying? Realistically. And I feel like that's, like what's goals is just being so, maybe sure of yourselves, obviously, but maybe just sure of your situation and knowing and understanding, all right, this bitch just got home from work. She's probably just, a little hype. All right, whatever. Turn it. But baby, can you just turn it up? Oh, you don't want to turn it up? All right, fine. Turn the shit off. You know what I'm saying? And like
But
being
you
able.
put me
Speaking
in
of
a
Will and
moment of
Jada.
shock, though. I was in
Oh,
shock.
shut up.
I thought I was being harassed.
Shut up.
Seriously.
He's reflecting. Speaking of Will and Jada.
Hold on, I'm reflecting in that moment, and I can say that I was scared.
Yeah.
You came in 38 hot, baby. All right.
64 hot.
She came in hot, and then the thing I tell Yanz, and then we'll get to you. The thing I tell Yanz is that when she gets mad, I think she forgets that she's 5'3". So it's like the
That don't
intimidate.
mean
Look,
shit.
look, okay, I'll put it this way. For what she's saying to me and how the intimidation that she's trying to give off is just not matching. So she's talking mad greasy, but like I'm still looking at this little woman.
You laughing.
You know what I'm
So you be
saying?
laughing. He be like, oh, he's so cute.
That'll
Like,
piss her off too, right there. That'll get a
She
job
just be
done.
No,
Going
no
ham.
respect.
No respect.
From my
It's like,
authority,
come here,
I'm
girl.
Let me love you.
Show me your fist. I'm like, baby, baby, not intimidating nobody with that fist.
All right, Raya, what were you going to say?
oh my God. what
Something
did
about
I
Will and
say?
Jada.
Oh, yeah, she has a Red Table Talk.
Right.
Yeah.
She talked about her relationship. I don't know if y'all saw the episode. Will was on there, and they was talking about, well, how do you avoid arguments? And he said, well, for one, we never curse at each other.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
I thought, I thought that was really like
Key.
dope. Like,
Yeah, that is
key.
key.
Like, because he was like, once you start cursing, that's everything escalates from there. Like,
That's when it starts
and I
to get
was like,
nasty.
Yeah, I just
That's
took
when it
that
gets
with my own
nasty.
relationship. Like, damn, yeah, like,
Right. Was
Yeah,
that
yeah.
the same one that he said he had hit her over the head with a newspaper?
I think so. It was
That
like
boy
2
don't give a
parts.
fuck.
Yeah, I think it was like 2 parts.
I saw that.
But,
It was
like,
really funny.
Yeah, but
That she had done something or like really done something, and they were in front of people.
yeah,
and
like she cursed him out like so bad,
and
then
he did
was
not
like,
say anything to her. He just grabbed the newspaper and
Yeah.
hit her across the head. And she even said that she was like, "I really just looked at this fool like, did you just fucking hit me with the newspaper?"
Yeah.
And he said that was years ago.
Yeah,
it was
he said
like,
that
ever
was
since
years
then,
ago.
Like they do not curse at each other at all.
Yeah.
Like, it's just,
All right, so final thoughts, and then we out of here. I need some fucking chicken wings or some zingers.
I want French fries.
Facts. Just chicken.
I was gonna say I want a veggie burger or some chicken wings, whatever.
Yeah.
Boy, here we go.
Whatever.
Vegetables.
Here we go with the
What?
AC again.
Green stuff.
Well, I said chicken wings.
Go ahead. Final
Okay.
thoughts.
I just pretty much it's just that the power of your mind is definitely the key to creating your reality, and
Yeah.
just be mindful of the things that you are thinking, because your thoughts are fucking waves, and not only do your words and your actions speak in waves, but your intentions speak in waves. Like sometimes just things that you're thinking about doing, you know, will create entire scenarios for several, you know, whatever fucking reasons.
True.
So that's definitely it. And I do have a quote on here, Buddha. It says, "What you dwell on, you become." So
Ooh, shout out Buddha.
I like that.
That's a smart-ass nigga.
yeah, I guess this whole thing was pretty much just, you know, do embrace your own reality. I feel like we can add a lot more to this topic, but you know, do embrace your own
we
reality.
definitely got a part 2 of this shit for sure, though.
Yeah, and be mindful. I think that's one of the things that we definitely hit on the most was awareness, and you know, being mindful and paying attention to the things that not only you say and, you know, speak of with your partner, you know, with your family members, co-workers or whatever, is try to really control your thought process, because it's so important and so key to your future.
Nice.
Facts.
Was that all part of the quote?
No.
That's a big ass quote.
Yes, it was.
Oh, hey, man. I'm gonna just tell you guys, face the dragon, man.
Yeah, face the dragon.
Face the dragon. No, wait too long.
That's gonna be the title of the episode. Face the motherfucking dragon.
Definitely.
You feel me? It's the liquor, y'all. Stay blessed, never stressed. Well, a little stressed, but always more blessed. Till next time. I usually say till next time after, right?
Thank you, Quin. Thank you, Raya.
Yazimit.
Facts.
you. Appreciate y'all.
Facts.
Let's go get some chicken wings.
Chicken wings or some zingers.
Truffle fries.
Truffle.